Hey YouTube, sorry I have not been able to put up another video since my 38-week video. So this is basically going to tell you about my labor and delivery. Let's start out with my 38-week night. When I made the YouTube video, me and Ryan, my husband, were getting ready to go to his jiu-jitsu class, and I made the video, we went to class, and I was sitting there just hanging out, watching him do his class. That's what I like to do. And he kept looking over at me, and he asked me from across the room, like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." So afterwards, when we were driving home, he said that he asked me that because I just looked different. And I told him how tired I was, and I was like, when I get home, I'm just going to go home and go to sleep because I'm so exhausted. And I said, I think my body knows something, like, obviously it's getting ready for something that's like about to happen. So I go home, and had to have been like 11 o'clock by then, and I went to sleep. I was so exhausted, I laid down and went right to sleep. And during the whole pregnancy, I never had problems sleeping anyways. Just got up to pee all the time. Anyways, so I get up about 3:20 something, get up to go pee, go pee, and I wipe, and I look for my mucus plug because that's what I've been expecting this whole time. Still no mucus plug. So I flush the toilet. I go take a step to walk towards the exit of the bathroom, and all of a sudden I feel and hear a click, and I just feel water rushing down my leg. So I stopped, and I thought, well, maybe I'm just peeing on myself because that happens. However, I just peed. So I wiped again, and it was pink. So I looked at myself in the mirror, and I said, all right, let's do this. So I walked out of the bathroom, went into our bedroom, flipped on the light, and said, "Ryan, you ready to go to the hospital?" And he was still like half asleep, and he was like, "Huh, what?" And I said, "You ready to go to the hospital? My water just broke." And he's like, "What? Oh my God, right now? Okay." So he jumps up, and he just starts grabbing everything, and I told him, I was like, "You need to just calm down and relax, it's okay." So I had to be calm because he was being all excited and frantic, so I had to be the calm one, which I think worked out well, because I think if he was calm, I would have been freaking out. So it worked out perfect. So after that, I started texting everybody at like 3:30, "Hey, my water just broke. I'm headed to the hospital right now." As we're driving to the hospital, we completely forgot to call the hospital too. So reminder of all those women who are pregnant, be sure to call the hospital before you get there. So driving to the hospital, still hadn't had any contractions. I had one as we're pulling up to the hospital, so that one was fine. I just could tell, okay, that was a real contraction. We grabbed our bags, we're walking through the hospital. I had another one. I had to stop, take a breath, and then kept going. We get there, I get admitted, and they said, you should have called, whatever. I didn't call. So we get inside, they check me, I was 4 centimeters dilated, and basically I started having stronger, harder contractions, and I was laying on the bed at the time, and she wanted me to get up and get on the birthing ball, sway your hips from side to side to help the baby move down. So I got on the birthing ball. At that point, my contractions were really strong and probably less than 5 minutes apart, probably about 3 minutes apart. And they were hurting pretty bad. So I say I hate the birthing ball. However, I know it was not the birthing ball. It was my contractions had just got that much stronger when I got on that ball. So I just kept trying to relax. The nurse, Stacy, she was awesome. I love her to death. And, she was having me relax and calm down and everything like that. She told me to tell her when I started feeling more pressure. So 2 hours went by, and I told her, I'm starting to feel a lot of pressure down there. She said, okay, so we'll check you. Got back in the bed. They checked me. I was 6 centimeters dilated 2 hours later. And I was like, okay. Contractions were also a lot stronger. My husband and his sister were rubbing my lower back and rubbing my inner thighs, which actually felt really good and helped out with the contractions. I also was having back labor, which sucks horribly. And then after that, I was feeling the pressure, and then they had me lean over the bed, the top of the bed, and I hated that, so I said, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I laid back down in just regular laying on the bed like you're about to have the baby, and I started feeling the urge to push about an hour or so later, and I told the nurse, you know, I'm feeling the urge to push, I'm pushing, without even trying, your body just starts pushing. So, she said, hold on, let me check you. She checked me. She said, okay, you're already 10. So they ran and got the doctor. She said, try to just blow out birthday candles and just go through the contractions so that you aren't pushing. So they got the doctor. They were setting up. I was still trying to blow out these birthday candles so that I wasn't pushing. And then the doctor came in. I was ready to push. It took three contractions, which you push 3 times in each contraction. So 9 pushes got her out, and it was, my water broke at 3:30 and I had her at 7:25. I did not have an epidural at all. Didn't have any pain medicine whatsoever. I did it completely natural, exactly how we wanted to. I did tear, and I tore pretty bad, so I got some stitches. Bless you, baby. I got some stitches afterwards, which hurt, but, you know, it was fine. Because the minute that they bring your child to your chest is by far the most amazing feeling. So anyways, sorry about the tears. So sorry this video took so long. It's about 6 weeks. She's 6 weeks today. I'll show you my belly. I still have the line going down. I don't know if you can see. Still have the line going down. I got the okay from the doctor yesterday that I could start working out, can start resume intercourse. I can do whatever I want to now. And this is our beautiful baby girl, Miss Dakota Alexa Brown. Dakota, go look at the camera. And I absolutely love being a mother. It is the best feeling ever. And I mean, it's kind of hard, but I'm definitely going to do it all over again. We plan on having another child in like 2 years. I got, at my postpartum check, I got an IUD put in, which the one I got is good for 5 years. And it's almost the same as getting your tubes tied. I mean, there's a little percentage that you might get pregnant, but my doctor said that it's basically just like getting your tubes tied for 5 years. And that did not hurt at all to put in. Like, it was uncomfortable like a pap smear, but other than that. But, so I wanted to tell you guys about my labor and tell you natural is completely doable. Completely doable. So, anyways, I will see you guys later, and I will be definitely posting more videos of her as she grows. Okay? Thank you guys for watching, and I love my family. Bye.